Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in this psychic reading, I am going to give you clear insight on your next significant, important relationship. Will it be a platonic union or a romantic one? I will give you all of the details. Whatever Spirit gives to me, I am going to share with you and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. If you would like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. But let's get straight into your reading. Take a moment and meditate on the three piles. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. And let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your psychic reading. I'm Clarity Bay, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in this reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on your next significant relationship, that important union. Will it be a romantic union or a platonic friendship? What type of connection? What are the details? I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Group 1, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So Group 1, I can see here that your energy naturally attracts you to the Argentines. And the Argentines is about manifesting, multidimensional perception, and attunement. So I can clearly see here that your next significant relationship will be one based on a spiritual connection. This is something that you have already been manifesting and is currently in your vortex for receiving this connection. And this is a relationship where this other person has your characteristics in mind. They also have the way that they would like to connect with you already in their mind, your view. You share the same views on life, experiences, your moral conduct and code is literally the same. But I am going to pull more cards to get even more clarity and to find out more detail. What is your next significant relationship about? You have here the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords energy, this is very high air energy as seen in Gemini. You have Aquarius and you have Libra here. So this could be your placements that are in your birth chart in the sun, moon, or rising signs, or even represented in your Venus placements. Or this could also represent this person that you are highly attuned to. But nevertheless, this King of Swords energy definitely tells me that this next significant relationship that you will be a partner in is a very intentional relationship. And this is a very thoughtful relationship where you two share very strategic moves when it comes to your connection. So this is not something that you just allow to happen. This is planned. This is like a meetup. This is like you planning out how you're going to go about the relationship, the way you want to handle things in the relationship. So this is a very strategic partnership here as represented within the King of Swords. So let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. And you have here the Amazonite, and this represents the crystal energy of loosening your grip. And I love the correlation between the Amazonite stone and the King of Swords, because loosening your grip is about free-flowing air. So this is just a very free-flowing vibe here, where you guys, you are in this partnership, but you still feel free. This is a sense of like the type of relationship where kind of like an open relationship, where this is like very unconditional love here, where you allow this person to be themselves and they allow you to be yourself. They fully understand you. As mentioned here earlier, represented in your first card that you were attracted to, the Agarthans. That's how you pronounce it. So this is about multi-dimensional concepts, multi-dimensional beliefs. This person is very well a respecter of the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm, and they definitely enjoy speaking about both and interacting with both. So this is someone that has a lot in common with you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. Your next, what is your next significant relationship about? And you have here the Two of Wands. So with the Two of Wands energy, I am definitely seeing a very strong creativity energy and fire energy as well. And I can see that this is about travel plans here. So you'll meet this person on a trip, somewhere where you're going to take a trip. So you're probably currently making some sort of travel plans, deciding whether or not you should travel. And this could be a short distance trip as well. But either way, this is about you deciding whether or not you should take this trip. But this is definitely where you're going to meet them when you are traveling. Thank you, Spirit. And as far as the fire energy, they could have very prominent energy in Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in their sun, moon, or rising placements. And this could represent your placements as well. And if it does, this is a very strong confirmation here in your reading. So thank you, Spirit. So let's pull more cards to get even more details. What about your next important relationship, group 1? Look at this, the Wolf, Pathfinder. And Spirit just gave us the insight just seconds earlier that you will meet this person while traveling, because you see here, the Wolf is a traveler, okay? And this is about also when you completely release your past relationship from your vibrational frequency, this is when the new journey will start upon you meeting this new person. And I can clearly see here that this is the type of person that is a teacher and loves to help others as well. And this person will recognize that you have been through challenges yourself, but they will recognize the strength of your soul. They definitely understand. And perseverance is this person's secret power, and your relationship is going to stand the test of time. This is going to be a very powerful connection, because you two, you have a love that truly endures, as seen here with the Wolf and the Pathfinder. Thank you, Spirit, for this very beautiful confirmation. So let's pull more insight, Spirit. What details are for Group 1's next important relationship, significant relationship? And you have here the 7 of Wands. I love the 7 of Wands coming out because, again, this is representing this fire energy and this creativity energy, as we mentioned those fire signs earlier in the reading. But specifically here, this is about you guys are going to protect your relationship because this person has definitely been through challenges when it comes to relationship dynamics and romantic partnerships, as well as family relationships as well. So this is the type of person, like, you guys are definitely going to have your defenses up when it comes to other people and not allowing others to invade or intrude a very beautiful bond that you do have. So your defenses are definitely up. And you're just protecting yourself against, what you would consider, outside noise or some like outside discord or competition. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. Spirit, what about Group 1's next significant relationship, Spirit? And you have here the Ace of Cups. I love the Ace of Cups coming out for you. And the reason being is because this represents a relationship and a new relationship. The Ace of Cups is a high vibrational energy for beginning a relationship, for love, a new love. And so you see, the reason I love the Ace of Cups coming out here in your reading is simply because that is the title of your reading. So this is a very beautiful confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So yes, with the Ace of Cups, there will definitely be a proposal or a marriage. And also, this represents a new baby as well here in the picture for you guys. So that is wonderful as well. So let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. Spirit, what about Group 1's new relationship? Look at this, the 6 of Cups. So with the 6 of Cups, this is, again, about the emotional tempo of your union. The Ace of Cups, again, also was about your emotional. It's also water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. And those placements in your birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising, or even Venus placements. And if those are your placements, these are very strong confirmation because you have the Ace of Cups. Then immediately after the Ace of Cups, you have the 6 of Cups here. So with the 6 of Cups, this is about like, this is about innocence. This is about something new, something beginning. And, also, this is about when you meet this person, you're going to feel like you've been knowing them your entire life, as if it's a reunion, as seen here with the 6 of Cups energy. You're just going to feel like, hey, I just feel like we're one, and I have been knowing you all of my life. Thank you, Spirit. And Spirit gave us that insight moments earlier at the beginning of your reading, where you are definitely going to vibe as if you are one, a true bond and connection. So let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. And you have here duality. Look at this beautiful correlation between the duality and the King of Swords, representing like a strategic move, you guys planning together, doing things together. Duality, Ace of Cups. So because the frequency of duality, see, that supports your ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. So remember moments earlier where Spirit gave us the insight that this person that you'll be in this next important relationship with, they are definitely very present and aware of their physical being as well as their spiritual being. So that is seen here in the duality energy. And I'm so grateful that Spirit allowed that to come out as a confirmation here in this reading. So this is going to be a very strong bond where you feel as if you are one, kind of like the type of relationship where you can complete each other's thoughts. Like you speak something or you think something and you can complete the other person's sentence without even saying it. So this is like, you're gonna feel as if like you came from the same seed, a very free flowing relationship. You know, just one of unconditional love, and you're going to want to protect it with everything that you have because this is very unique. This is not something that you have experienced before. So group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. Group 1, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in this reading, I'm going to give you clear and detailed insight on your next significant, important relationship. I will give you all of the details. I will tell you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Group 2, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. But let's get straight into your reading. So group 2, I can clearly see here that you are naturally drawn here to the card that represents the tall whites. Uncertainty, distrust, and guarded. So this is about a relationship where, you know, you are uncertain about this person. Now, this could also represent a current relationship that you're in or your next significant. But nevertheless, this is an uncertainty energy where you feel very guarded and distrustful, and this person kind of feels the same way as well. And I feel it is because you have already experienced this sort of betrayal and dishonesty, and it kind of maybe you gave your energy away to people before that did not appreciate, you know, you. So you feel kind of like, you know, how should you move in this relationship? Let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Judgment. Yeah. So see, with the Judgment energy, your eyes are wide open when it comes to this relationship. And so you guys are looking at each other in a way of like, can I trust you? Can I really believe what you say? Because the Judgment energy is about you wanting clarity of who they truly are. And the reason you want that clarity is because you had a wake-up call in a previous relationship that caused you to question whether or not this person is going to be loyal to you. And are they really telling the truth about who they are? Are they really showing their true colors? So let's pull more cards to get even more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What about Group 2's current or next relationship, Spirit? Give us insight. And you have here the Rainbow Obsidian. Heal your heart. Look at the very strong confirmation coming out immediately with the insight that Spirit just told us, where you have had your heart broken, you have been maybe lied to, manipulated, and this relationship dynamic is causing you to just seek healing. It's causing you to seek refuge, isolation, protecting yourself, protecting your mind, your body, and spirit, because you don't want to feel like this anymore, and you don't want to waste your time. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more cards. And you have here the Six of Coins. With the Six of Coins energy, this is about earth energy, as seen in Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. In the sun, moon, or rising, or even in the Venus placements, this could represent your placements, or it could represent this significant other person's placements as well. If it does, this is a very strong confirmation here in your reading. But the Six of Pentacles is about you giving and receiving, you know, help. It's about help for this relationship. You want some sort of reciprocity. You don't want to just give and not receive anything back, as seen here in this Six of Pentacles. So you are very conscious about how you spend your time, whether or not you're going to give all of the efforts or put the first foot forward. So you're very cautious about how you move when it comes to this relationship. Let's pull more cards to get even more insight. And you have here the Snow Leopard, self-reliance. Okay, so this is a very strong correlation with you thinking about yourself more rather than investing too much in this person, because you are learning that now you must be strongly independent and often like solitary. And this is the insight the Spirit just told us seconds earlier, where you're going into this hermit mode, although you are trying to connect with this person, but there's just a huge energy field of uncertainty. Okay, and then integrity is very important to you for the best outcome when it comes to this relationship. So that is what you are demanding, and that is what you will only accept. And then here, this is about you really using your intuition and letting your life unfold, and just like in silence. You're not rushing this new relationship or this current relationship that you are trying to heal your heart in. You're not rushing anything anymore. You just want your intuition to guide you through it. Let's pull more cards. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this, and this is the Five of Swords. You see here, this is very high air energy, as seen in Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. In the sun, moon, or rising, or even in the Venus placement, representing your energy or this other person's energy. But nevertheless, this Five of Swords energy is about a violence in a relationship, kind of like an abusive nature. The abuse could be mentally, physically, financially. There's all sorts of abusive energy here. But nevertheless, this relationship has a violent nature to it. Now, again, this could represent your current relationship. And if it's a future relationship, you are encouraged here to be very conscious of the red flags when it comes to this person. So if you start out in a new relationship and you find yourself immediately arguing about things, then maybe that's not the one for you. Thank you, Spirit. But I can see here the Spirit said that your intuition will guide you to where your life will unfold in silent perfection. And that means is that you are trusting your inner being more than what is coming out of this person's mouth. So if this is a current relationship, please be conscious of these events, of this violence that is taking place, and do the best thing for yourself. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pull more cards. What is your current or next relationship details, Spirit? You have here the 10 of Wands. Look at this. Burden, demands, overload here. Do you see the beautiful confirmation and insight that Spirit is allowing you to know right here and now? Okay? So with the 10 of Wands energy, this is fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, even Leo, in the sun, moon, or rising, or even in the Venus placements of this person's chart. And if this is in your chart, this is a very strong confirmation as well. But the 10 of Wands is a strong confirmation about how in this relationship, you will be keeping and maintaining, your boundaries, but it's mainly due to lots of stress and exhaustions. There's just too many burdens seen here within this relationship. So be very conscious of this. There's too many burdens in this relationship as seen here with the 10 of Wands. And look at the correlation between the 10 of Wands and the rainbow obsidian with heal your heart. So this is, and then you were attracted to the uncertainty, distrust, and guarded energy here. You have the 5 of Wands, you have judgment, where there's a wake-up call in this relationship. So this is a stronger message for you to be very conscious of what is going on. And please go in the direction of what is serving you better. And if that is happiness, then that's the direction you must go towards. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pull more cards. And you have here the 3 of Pentacles. So with the 3 of Pentacles energy, that's earth energy. And this is about, working together on something with this relationship. Maybe you're trying to work with this person to come to a common ground so that things can go smoother, so that you can understand each other, as seen here with the 3 of Pentacles. But it is a lot of work, as shown here with the 10 of Wands, where you are feeling lots of burden, lots of demands, just an overload. And you're encouraged to take care of yourself first, to retreat into solitude, to rest your mind so that you can become even clearer with the moves that you should make for you. Put yourself first. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more cards. And you have here originality. So I can clearly see here with the frequency of originality, this supports your capacity to be unique here and original, being like this original creator of unlimited possibilities in every moment. So with this, Spirit wants you to understand that you have options, you have choices, you have different paths that you can take. You don't have to feel stuck or ever feel as if there's only one person in the world that is meant for you. No, there are millions of people that connect with your spirit naturally, where there is no force involved and where you align with their energy just beautifully. And Spirit wants you to know that there are unlimited possibilities, unlimited choices, and unlimited ideals of your relationships dynamics. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and make my day. And group 2, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in this reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on your current or next important or significant relationship. I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Group 3, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So group 3, I can clearly see here that you are naturally drawn to the Star Seed card. And this is about self. It's about memories. It's about identity. And specifically here in regards to this relationship energy, this is about you just having a struggle to find your identity and your place in this dynamic with this other person. It's kind of like you are wanting to be there for them, but yet be there for yourself. And you're just trying to find a balance here. But certain memories are keeping you, in hostage, in bondage of your true self. But let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. And you have here, yes, the 10 of Wands. So with the 10 of Wands, this is representing very strong fire energy as seen in Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. In the Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, or even in the Venus placements. This could represent your placements or this person's energy here. But the 10 of Wands is representing just way too many burdens in this relationship. It is representing that, this relationship is very stressful here. And, it's just really exhausting as seen here with the 10 of Wands. Now, this could be because you are really searching really hard to find out who you are and where you fit in this relationship. But let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. And you have here the Amazonite, loosen your grip. So with this, you are wanting to have more freedom, to be more free-flowing here with the Amazonite crystal coming out. This is representing intensity here, stress and exhaustion, a natural correlation between the Amazonite and the 10 of Wands. The Amazonite is telling you that there needs to be some sort of release. There is definitely tension in this relationship, but there must be a release, and that is what you are truly desiring. Let's pull more energy. You have here the King of Cups. So with the King of Cups card coming out here in your reading, this is about the emotional state of the relationship. Water energy, as seen in Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, in the Sun, Moon, or Rising. But specifically here with the King of Cups, I can definitely see that you have very strong empathy for this relationship, and you are tolerating a lot, and you are standing really strong as a leader in the relationship. You are the one holding the relationship together, holding it up. You are the glue here because you are mentally strong and you are seeing the relationship from a higher perspective with compassion and empathy, seeing this other person and really trying to understand them. So let's pull more cards. Thank you, Spirit. What is the dynamics of the next or current relationship, Spirit? And you have here the Elk, nobility. So I find this as a nice correlation between the insight that Spirit just gave us seconds earlier about, you understanding your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Like, this relationship is very challenging here, as seen with the 10 of Wands and the burdens that, you that burdensome feeling that you do have on your shoulders here, but you are trying to carry it, and your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. That is how you see yourself. But you are definitely guided here by powerful forces. So Spirit wants you to know that, and to just really resonate that you are guided, and to let this off of your shoulders, to give everything to Spirit. Surrender your burdens, surrender your ideals of what a relationship should be and how it should work. Surrender it all to Source, because Source knows. And because you do so much, you're encouraged to celebrate your accomplishments with humility here, and you will be crowned with success. So don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about, this other person. You're encouraged to step out and to truly express yourself, to truly be yourself, because you have been dimming your light for so long, because you have been wanting this person to shine through, but that is the wrong way to operate. So make sure that you put yourself out, express yourself. That is the reason you are created here, to understand and to see the magnificent colors in the world, and paint the type of life that you truly want to paint, and create that relationship that you want with this other person. Create that within yourself first. So if that is definitely unconditional love, then of course, give yourself more of that honesty. Give yourself more of that freedom. Give yourself more of that. And then you will naturally attract or bond with this person in that way. So let's pull more cards. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Sun. I love the Sun card coming out for you. So I can definitely see that there is a joyous outcome within this relationship. And there's also success involved with it. But not only that, there is material happiness as well. So where you have been feeling as if you're carrying the weight, maybe financially, in so many areas, and that has affected you emotionally and spiritually, Source wants you to know that there is financial, material happiness for you, as seen here in the Sun card. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Moon. I love the Sun and the Moon immediately following the Sun. So this is about your intuition. So you have a very strong intuition about this relationship. You know what it's about. You know where it's going. And you are encouraged to trust your intuition. This is also about the shadow side of the relationship and this person. You know their shadow side. You know your shadow side. But you must trust your intuition and have the courage to move forward. So this is about nurturing as well. So this is a very strong confirmation on how you have been nurturing this relationship. And I see a beautiful correlation between the Moon card and the King of Cups, which does represent emotions as well. And the Sun card is, again, fire energy, represented and seen in the fire zodiac signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's pull more cards to get even more insight. You have here the Mother of Swords. Look at the beautiful confirmation coming out back to back. The Moon, because the Moon represents the mother. And then you have the Mother of Swords. So this is the mother of intellect here. The mother of intellect, the mind. You understand where this relationship is, where it is going, and you are the nurturer of it. But you, of course, need that person to naturally flow with you and resonate with you in this nurturing way, or this is what happens here. There's lots of burdens, lots of stress, and things that you are not meant to carry on your own, because we must all carry our own weight. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pull more cards to get even more clarity. And you have here integrity. I am just so excited about the integrity card coming out here in your reading, because this is about you really being honest with yourself on this relationship, where it's going. Because you see here the energy of integrity that supports your choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by high moral standards. So this is about just really being honest, not only about the relationship, but what do you want? What do you feel you deserve? So once you answer those questions about yourself, you'll have the answer to your true relationship connection and the way you want it to be. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart. And group 3, I am sending you lots of love and good energy.